Virgo, welcome back. Pardon the noise in the background, I'm just printing something. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read, Virgo. We are using the Modern Witch Tarot, which is pretty awesome. There's a review video for this deck on the channel if you're curious about the artwork or you want to learn a little more about it. So, general reading for Virgo. Sun, moon, or rising placement. This is just, like I said, general. It's what I'm picking up, whatever energies I'm picking up. Whoever needs to be hearing this, I imagine, will be whomever I pick up on. If it's not your life, it doesn't sound like your life, it doesn't sound like your situation, it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force the fit, okay? It's just not your video this week, and there are lots of excellent readers on YouTube, and one of them may have your message from Spirit for the week. Let's see what we have, Virgo. I think that one wants to fall. Alright, let's see. 3 more cards. We'll also pull a card from this new deck I picked up over the weekend, which is Tatiana's Fortune cards. And we'll pull an oracle card at the end just for a last bit of guidance. Oh, just dropped one. Hold on. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Virgo. 6 of Pentacles is a generous energy. It's having enough to share. It comes up a lot for me in readings this time of year because this is sort of traditionally the holiday season. We tend to give to charity. We give gifts to others. There's a lot of energy around right now. So I'm not sure if I want to read that as something that's very specific to you. But you may find yourself in a generous space. I don't know that. I didn't mean to say Jennifer, but maybe there's a Jennifer out there. But a generous frame of mind is where I was going with that sentence. Sorry, I have a kink in my side, which is making it really hard to focus. I moved the wrong way and I folded a muscle in half. I don't know. So you may be feeling particularly generous. I think you are most of the time feeling generous, so I don't think this is really something new for you. But this is a lovely time of year to share your time, your resources with others, and I get the sense that you're happy about that. You're looking forward to a space of time, occasions where you can give gifts. You want to not overdo it this week. I think you need a little rest, it looks like, with the 4 of Swords. Maybe you've been volunteering a lot and you're just kind of burning yourself out a little bit. Or maybe this is just a general energy, and in addition to that we have a second general energy in the 4 of Swords, encouraging you to get a little bit of restorative rest. You may just need some quiet time to think. Feel like maybe you need a little time alone to get yourself back on track, to recharge, maybe. The 4s tend to be about rootedness, right? So maybe you're feeling a little bit less than rooted right now, and you just want to work on that this week, getting a little extra rest. 2 of Wands in reverse can be about playing it safe. You can be fearful about change. There may be some new opportunity that's been presented to you, but you're afraid to take it because you're a little worried about change in general. You're a little afraid of things not being the same. I don't know. Your intuition is here, though, to help you make the decisions that you need to make. I love this High Priestess card in this deck. I really love this imagery. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful interpretation. So I feel like your inner voice is strong this week. So even though you're afraid of change, as you're resting and contemplating, I think the answers that you need, whatever's challenging you this week, I feel like those answers are inside of you. And the challenge seems to have something to do with a partnership. We have the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers is about a partnership generally. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It's any sort of collaborative connection of unity between you and another. It could be, a business. It could be personal. It could be business. It could be family. But you feel like something's out of balance. You're feeling a little one-sided. This relationship is a little one-sided. Whatever this relationship is, whether it's a romance, whether it's a business partnership, whether it is a family relationship, you're feeling it doesn't feel like you're getting back as much as you're giving right now. I think that the week ends well, though. We have the Victory card here in the Six of Wands. The Sixes being about regaining some control where you felt that you'd lost it. The Six of Wands in particular speaking to some sort of public reward or acclaim for the efforts that you've been making. You could just be acknowledged. There could be some win involved in your week. Or you could just get a nice acknowledgement from somebody that they appreciate you, that they really like what you're doing, that they notice what you do for them. Could have something to do with this relationship where you feel like things are out of balance, where you feel like you're not getting as much as you give. There could be something that happens this week that really shifts things for you and makes you feel acknowledged and appreciated. That would be sort of a nice outcome for the week, I think. You need a little rest, though. Don't forget that. You're giving. It looks like you're giving right now. And intuitively you know that you need to get as well. You need to be able to receive. Others need to give to you, of course. But what we can't sometimes do is accept. None of us are particularly good at receiving. Most of us aren't. Authentically receiving what others give. We're more comfortable being the giver than the receiver a lot of times. And I kind of sense that energy a little bit here for you this week. I think it's going to be a week where there's a little progress on this front, though, so that's nice. So let's pull one of these. We have Tatiana's fortune cards for you. I got that at Barnes & Noble. I suppose you could find it on Amazon as well. It's a deck based on the Lenormand, and you may be familiar with that, some of you may not. I don't generally read Lenormand. I'm trying to learn, but it's complicated, and it's a little different than standard Rider-Waite style tarot. You pick a number of cards, you lay them out, and then you interpret the cards based on what other cards they are near. So that makes it a little more complex type of reading, a little harder to do on video, so it's not something I would generally do on video, though we might give it a try because I like a good challenge. You've gotten the Tree. We're just pulling the one card from this deck today, and I will look that up in the book here for you, see what that imagery is representing. It is symbolic of growth. It's a state of affairs where things are still growing and becoming strong. So you're in this space where growth is happening. And it might not be always obvious to you that that's what's going on, but it is. It's an ongoing process of growth, and it is still progressing, which is nice. It's good to see that you're making some progress here. In the area of growth, it may not always feel like it's progressing, but it is. Just be assured that in the background, things are moving forward, things are improving. Let's see if there's any further guidance for you that's useful. Some people refer to this as the blooming tree. It is a card of strength, of health and vitality. It indicates wonderful growth and confidence in any situation. So that's great. That's a really supportive energy for you, Virgo. It has the ability to pull up a negative energy. If not to make it not to turn a negative into a positive, it can what's the word I'm looking for? It can sort of neutralize a negative for you. So that's a great energy to have by your side here. So yeah, I think that's encouraging. Let's look at, we'll pull one of these. This is the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck from Gabby Bernstein. I'm just going to get one little bit of additional advice for you from Spirit for the week, Virgo. I am the loving energy of the universe. Wow. So what I'm sensing here, this tree is very positive, and it's so positive it has the ability to pull up a negative, to pull it back up toward a positive, to neutralize it. And here, I am the loving energy of the universe. You are the key, as they say. Essentially, your positive energy has the ability to pull others that are feeling negative into a positive space. And that's a pretty fantastic thing. That's quite a gift. Speaking of giving gifts during this season, you are the gift. So any time or attention that you're giving to others, it really is appreciated, even though it doesn't always look like it is. But this week, I think somebody finally says thank you. And I think it makes you feel really great. So I'm happy for you. I hope it's a great week. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's always an honor. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. We're up to almost 200 subscribers now, which is great. It makes me really happy. And I want to thank you all for that. Every like, share, and subscribe from all of you helps these videos get out to more viewers and get these messages out to more people that they might be helpful for. So thank you for helping me with my goal, my mission, as it were, because this is really it's not my job. It's just something that I feel called to do, and I thank you all for helping me with that goal of mine. So I hope you have a great week. I'm going to go do some December videos, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.